But the rounds of severe weather isn't over yet. Storms continue in the nation's heartland. Severe thunderstorms erupted over northeast Colorado yesterday afternoon, bringing tornadoes and quarter-sized hail. A small rope tornado was seen just southeast of Akron, and a large landspout tornado was spotted about 3 miles southwest of Otis. Quarter-sized hail measuring 2 inches deep was found on a roadway east of Akron as well. Well, let's head over to Chris for a look at our forecast.
First Alert Weather is brought to you by the Medical Center.
Well, that severe weather footage you saw there and the severe weather that happened yesterday, nothing in comparison to what happened early last week or at the end of April when we were looking at those that tornado outbreak. This is a much weaker outbreak, and actually as that system heads east, it is going to weaken, so we're not really calling for a severe weather threat here, although our thunderstorm risk will begin to go up over the next 24 hours. Here's a look at radar this morning. Things are quiet here. We get one more summer-like day before things begin to change. 63 degrees and a clean sweep on First Alert Live Doppler radar. As we check temperatures, Mesonet network showing starting to see some more mid and upper 60s back to the west of us, while it's mostly in the low 60s, even upper 50s as you head toward the Lake Cumberland Dale Hollow Lake region of our viewing area. And the winds are starting to pick up a little bit more too, around 10 to 15 miles per hour in a couple of places, especially back west. And the winds are coming generally out of the south. And like yesterday, we'll see some breezes, maybe 20 to 25 miles per hour as we go through the day. The other thing you'll notice is a little more humidity in the air, and that's because of the approach of that cold front and the Gulf of Mexico beginning to open up. And that's all going to set the stage for the next round of shower activity, which will be here by sometime tomorrow morning, as a matter of fact, around this time. Right now, as we look at the hill at Western from our AAA Systems Doppler cam, pretty quiet start and a mainly fair sky. 67 degrees currently here in Bowling Green with a light southwest wind at 4, but occasionally we do get a little breeze out of the south at say 10 to 15 miles per hour. Over in Greenville in Muhlenberg County to our west, we're seeing a mainly clear start, and your temperature is at 67 degrees. 62 up in Grayson County with a few high clouds off in the distance, but mainly fair. Russellville is at 65 degrees and a clear start in Logan County. And Mammoth Cave National Park also starting at 65 degrees this morning under a fair sky. Air quality, still UV index in the red zone today because of all the sunshine. Molds are moderate, ozone is low, pollen count still moderately high, mainly because of tree pollen. It's maple, oak, and mulberry, but we're also starting to see a little mix of grass pollen starting to work in with the tree pollen. So if you're suffering from sinusitis or sneezing and wheezing, that's the reason why. Green River Lake, that's our hometown forecast today, presented by the Kentucky Lottery. And we go to Campbellsville, your temperature 86, or your predicted high today 86, 85 for Greensburg, 85 for Columbia. The Kentucky Lottery Powerball jackpot now jumps to $80 million for the Saturday night drawing. And the next Mega Millions drawing estimated to be at $105 million. Satellite view showing only a few high clouds, thicker clouds back here toward Kansas City, Springfield, Joplin, Missouri. That's in advance of that cold front, and that's where we're starting to see a little line of showers starting to gather up, but it's going to still take a while for this thing to really get pumping and running toward our area. In fact, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, as it moves east, it is actually forecast to weaken a little bit thanks to the high pressure ridge which is sitting over our area. Now, we don't have a current observation from the Bowling Green Airport, but everybody else in the 60s and 70s for the most part, warm and humid back to the west already. And that will be the focal point for severe weather today, right along that cold front that is a slow moving front. So Joplin, Springfield, St. Louis, Kansas City all getting thunderstorms today. The higher risk for thunderstorm or severe weather will be up, believe it or not, toward Minnesota. Minneapolis, St. Paul will be getting some rough weather today. For us, tomorrow morning, scattered showers, thunderstorms, and then kind of spotting the area at various times during the day tomorrow, then again tomorrow night, and even into early Saturday until that front clears the area and then we'll continue to see a little bit of unsettled weather even after that. Mostly sunny, breezy, warm again today. High of 87, then for tonight down to 66. Showers developing by dawn tomorrow. Then we'll see a rainy, stormy day. Not necessarily severe weather, but some drenching downpours are possible. High of 78, the rain chance 80%. Continued showers Saturday, tapering off a bit, just widely scattered on Mother's Day. And then we'll see that unsettled period continue with more showers Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Highs will then cool into the low 70s by Wednesday.